Hello lettering friend, I'm Sarah from Ensign Insights, and in this video I'm going to share the most universal lettering style, which is this chunky print lettering style. It works with any size pen you have. These are the Pentel Touch brush pens. I like that you can use it in all caps and it looks good, or you can use lowercase as well. Let me share 5 reasons why this font style is for everyone. Number 1, it's easy for beginners. There are no connections. For example, here's the chunky print style, versus with connections, it just takes a little more practice to figure out where you connect. And I've used this print style throughout my hand lettering journal, and I realized it's because it lets you be a little bit lazy. And I'm all about those quick wins when you don't have time, right? I'll show you more examples in a little bit. Number 2, you can change the look simply by adding more or less pressure. For example, here's the simple amount of pressure, and then same style, more pressure, and it gives a very different look. Let me show you the difference between using a small brush pen versus a large brush pen. So these are the Pentel Touch brush pens, and then here are my Stabilo brush pens, and it gives an even more chunky look when you use a larger brush pen. So that's another easy way to change the look. And here in my journal, in this page, I added a lot of thickness and left it thin on this page. Same exact thing, looks totally different. Number 3, it's super legible, unlike my quick handwriting you see. But look at this word, it's really clear, it's easy to read, and because of that you can add all kinds of details in your letters. Like this one with the lines and hearts, it's still really easy to read, and this one with the little spots, and I added a colorful shadow. And number 4, it's good for longer quotes because it's so clear and legible, and so it's easier to read than something that's full of script lettering. And it's also faster when you don't have a lot of time. In my journal recently, I've been doing this thing. It's probably the ultimate lazy lettering. I just scribble a bunch of squares or circles and then use the chunky lettering to write out the quote. And it works for any length of quote. I've been experimenting with putting the little bubbles and squares in different spots. I'm loving it for the days where I really want a letter, but I have like 5 minutes. Before going to number 5, let me share with you the chunky print lettering worksheets. This is actually one of the very first styles that I created, and I recently updated it. So it comes with a lowercase and uppercase for small brush pens as well as for large brush pens. So you can choose which style of pen that you like the most. It also comes in numbers for small and large brush pens. And then there's a word for every letter of the alphabet as well as some quotes. And because you watch this video, you can use the code HelloLettering for 20% off. I will leave the details of that in the description below. Finally, number 5, it pairs well with script fonts. So here's an example from the worksheets. You can switch up your fonts in order to make one part of the quote stand out, or just add a little extra interest, like in Hello Friend right here. You can spread out the spacing just a little bit to fit in just the right places. I just love this combination and I use it all the time. In this one, the chunky lettering stands out, and in this one, the chunky lettering is my base and the script stands out. I hope you liked seeing a few pages from my journal. I will be sharing a lot more about it soon. If you haven't started using this font style, definitely try it out in your own lettering. Check out the worksheets. And thank you so much for watching this video and for being here. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time.